Hello, welcome to the Marc Show, the cybersecurity show. In this video, I'm going to go over how to use GPT-4o, tips, tricks, and a guide. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We're going dark. So GPT-4o is designed to be accessible and straightforward to integrate into various projects and systems. So what we're going to outline is the steps to get started with GPT-4o and how to combine it with existing systems and best practices for practical usage. So let's get into, starting with GPT-4o. So to begin using GPT-4o, follow these steps. This is very important, right? And I believe that there is a free option of GPT-4o. So you're going to want to kind of do some research to figure that out, okay? So number one, you're going to want to sign up for access, right? You're going to have to register for an account on the OpenAI platform or through Azure if you plan to use their services. Before I proceed, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and the like button. Once again, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and the like button. So once you do that, you're going to want to apply for API access if required. Number two, explore documentation. Review the comprehensive documentation provided by OpenAI. This will include the setup guides, API references, and example projects. And then you're going to want to understand the different functionalities and how they can be applied with, to your needs, to be more specific. Okay, so let's get into the initial setup, right? The initial setup encompasses installing necessary libraries and tools. OpenAI provides SDKs in various programming languages to facilitate this process. You're going to want to configure your environment and set up authentication keys as described in the documentation. And integration with existing systems. GPT-4o can be integrated with a wide range of existing systems, enhancing their capabilities without requiring extensive changes. So let's look at some integration points. Some key integration points. Number one, we have API integration. You can use the OpenAI API to connect GPT-4o with your applications. This allows for easy data exchange and interaction. So you're going to want to follow API documentation for endpoints, request formats, and response handling. Number two, plugin development. Develop plugins or extensions that embed GPT-4o into your existing software. And this can be useful for adding AI capabilities to platforms like customer support systems or content management systems. You are also going to want to ensure the compatibility with your current infrastructure and security protocols. So three, workflow automation. Integrate GPT-4o into automation workflows. For example, it can, automate customer service responses, content generation, or data analysis tasks. You can also leverage existing automation tools and platforms that support API integration. Number four, cloud integration. You can utilize cloud services such as Azure to deploy and manage GPT-4o instances. This offers scalability and flexibility for growing needs. Then you're going to want to follow the cloud provider guidelines for setting up and maintaining AI services. So now let's get into the realm of API and platform access. So accessing GPT-4o through the API and various platforms involve the following steps. Number one, OpenAI. You're going to want to OpenAI API. You're going to want to obtain API keys from the OpenAI's developer portal to integrate the API into your application using provided SDKs and follow rate limits and usage policies. Number two, Azure integration. If you're using Azure, you're going to want to subscribe to relevant AI services and obtain access credentials. You're going to want to utilize Azure's management tools for, to deploy, monitor, and scale GPT-4o instances. Number three, in this section, monitoring and maintenance. So you're going to want to implement monitoring tools to track the performance and usage of GPT-4o in your applications. Make sure to regularly update and maintain the integration to ensure compatibility with new updates and features. Now let's get into the best practices for usage. So we talked about, what it is, what you can do with it, etc. So let's maximize this, right? Let's know how to maximize. So to maximize the effectiveness of GPT-4o, please consider the steps. Number one, understand your use case. So clearly define the problems you want GPT-4o to solve. This will help to configure and fine-tune the model for optimal performance. Number two, data quality. And you're going to want to use high quality and relevant data for training and interacting with GPT-4o. Better data lead to better outcomes. Number 3 in this particular section, performance monitoring. Continuously monitor the performance and outputs of GPT-4o. Adjust parameters and settings as needed to maintain high standards of accuracy and relevance. Okay. Number 4 in this particular section, we all know that it's very good when we provide feedback. Because how is OpenAI or whatever going to know what to do if we don't give them feedback, right? So user feedback. Incorporate user feedback to improve and refine the system. This helps identify areas for improvement and ensures that AI effectively meets your user needs. So Sam Altman, you better be on the lookout for us with our user feedback. And then when we give you the user feedback, you fix it, you fix it, Sam Altman. Number 5, security and privacy. Implement strong security measures to protect data and ensure privacy compliance. And this is, what it will take to do that, okay? Please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and the like button. Please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and the like button. So now we kind of talked about, what it is, what you can do, best practices, all of that. Now let's get into the key features of it, right? Let's get into the key features. So GPT-4o introduces many features and improvements. Case in point, advanced multimodal capabilities. The GPT-4o can handle and interpret multiple data types such as text and images. The multimodal functionality enables the model to provide more comprehensive and contextually rich responses. That includes text and image processing, which is the ability to understand and generate responses that combine text and images. The next one is contextual understanding, and that gets into the realm of improved interpretation of data inputs and leading to more accurate and relevant outputs, because oftentimes they be on that bull jive. They be on that bull jive, them AI. You ask them, what is the color of a banana? They say fish. They do that. So that's what I have for you today as far as how to use GPT-4o. Please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and the like button. Please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and the like button. Also, is there something that the GPT-4o does that I didn't cover in this video? Please let me know in the comment section below. I appreciate your viewership. I appreciate your support. I'll try to answer as many comments as I can. Stay safe and see you in the next video.